Hello, my Leo friends. Welcome to another episode of Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this tarot reading is for you. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Welcome in. I go through a general tarot reading and I choose an oracle card at the end that will kind of tie everything together. And we also choose from prompts and guidance and questions that will further deepen our reading today. So push the subscribe button. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost anything and it supports the channel and it helps me to get you these readings every week. And Leo, your weekly reading will come out every Thursday. So be sure to look at that every Thursday. The other signs come out on the other days. So if you're checking out your moon or rising, make sure you check those out and see which days they come out. So let's get started here. As always, feel free to use your own intuition to take what resonates and throw out what doesn't. And as always, we read for the highest and best good of all. So here we go with Leo. We've got Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords, High Priestess, Four of Swords, the Magician, the World, Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, wow. All right, here we go. So this side is the past till present. This side is what spirit, higher self, universe, God, angels, any higher realm being wants you to know. And then this is the path of the outcome, okay? So let's take a look-see here. I see some scattered energy online. I see some, maybe a little frustration. I also see there's like rumination going on. There's a lot of rumination going on right now. You're trying to figure out where to put your energies. And I feel that right now there's a need to listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition more. And it's almost like it's almost as if you're like devising a plan here. And you're just caught up in thinking about it a lot, maybe way too much. And maybe it's not a plan. Maybe it's just a scenario running in your head over and over. Maybe it is a plan. Maybe it is some kind of agenda that you have. And it's causing some kind of delays or frustration. Let me get a little more for you, Leo. Let's see. What do I have more for Leo for my past to present? Oh, we got a couple of cards that came out. So let's take a look. We've got Six of Swords and the Star. Yeah, there's you're at an impasse here. You don't know how to move on. You don't know how to move forward. There's some lack of faith. There's some confusion, maybe some despair, some discouragement online. And again, there's this need to come back into self, come back into inner voice, and not the inner voice that is the mental chatter, okay? Not that, because that will then effectively scatter our energies. We won't really know where to go. It's almost like we need to take this passage, this necessary transition, and I feel like you are trying to figure out, maybe even finagle ways out of it or not through it, okay? And it's like you can't see what's ahead. So, and it's almost like getting lost in thought is canceling out this long-term vision and these goals that you might have. It's kind of making you, it's like muddying your brain in a sense, muddying your goals, your vision. And that's giving you kind of like a lack of faith to move forward. Okay. So I do see blocks. I do see a need to listen to inner voice. I do see rumination, and I do see scattered energy and then delays and frustration because of it. Okay. So let's pivot to see what higher self wants you to know. Okay. So higher self wants you to remember recuperation, rest of the brain, rest of the mind, rest of your thoughts, rest of the rumination. I mean, you couldn't have gotten it's like Eight of Swords and the Four of Swords. It's like the halfway point. It's like telling you, nope, take a step back, simplify it, come to this place of contemplation, but through the inner voice, listening to the inner voice instead of all the thoughts that pop in, okay? And again, it's gifting you, it's reminding you of this power you have, Leo, this power you have for concentration, action, resourcefulness, power, skill, because it's also reminding you, like, you have all the tools inside. The magician has all of the tools. He's got the wands, he's got the swords, he's got the cups, and he's got the pentacles, and he knows how to wield all of them for like the spiritual manifestation too. Okay. And I also see with the world that it's like coming to this more of this integrated part of yourself, accomplishing something, completing something. Right now you're wanting something to complete, because right now it's all just moving and out and scattered and everywhere. It's like you want one thing to loop back to itself. You're really needing that. So I think that, I know that higher self is really gifting you and reminding you, that's giving you the message that you can do this. I'm going to get a little more from higher self here for Leo. For the Leo collective, what do I have? Got 5 of Wands, yep. And the Page of Wands, beautiful. Okay. I'm seeing that with the 5 of Wands, it's like increased focus on goals. Like while you were, you're kind of, I don't want to say aimless, but you're not knowing where to put your energies. So I guess kind of aimless and restless and scattered right now. With the 5 of Wands, it's like you're going to know exactly what to think about. You're going to have this focus on your goals. And also, if you listen to higher self, there's going to be this enthusiasm or exploratory. It's like this exploratory phase. So instead of going with every thought that comes in your head, it's like really taking the time to explore what's going on in your head. Okay. And he's looking to the past too. I'm sorry, he's looking to the future too. And that's what I feel is going to make you go forward. It's like coming at your thoughts with this sense of wonderment, with this sense of, it's like, oh, I'm going to go on this journey. I'm not just going to listen to every whim of my brain. I'm going to actually process what I'm feeling and thinking, and how my thoughts are affecting my feelings, and how it's affecting the way that I'm functioning right now. Because right now it's like discouragement, despair, frustration, delay, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, can't move on, carrying baggage, and the need to listen to the inner voice. And really, inner voice at the end of the day is higher self. Okay, that's not just like my opinion. That actually is what it is. It's coming back into our true nature, our true self, to have this integration with your World card, and also to manifest the messages that we come up with. That's the Magician. But it's going to take you to rest the thoughts, focus your thoughts. With the 4 of Swords, I even see coming to like this quiet place, so that you can feel the more subtleties of what's going on. There's a surface of what's going on, and there could be waves, in the ocean, there could be waves. But when you dig down deep, when you go deep, it's like letting all that go on the surface, okay? But when you come into that inner voice, that inner stillness, that's what 4 of Swords is to me. It's like, then from there, you can kind of know what to think about, know what to dwell on. It's like such a refreshing reminder that it's like, it's such the nature of us, which is spirit, which is inner voice, which is intuition. It's coming back to the self. Let's go on to the outcome. Let's see if you listen to higher self's messages, and I think that you will. I think that you'll still have these kind of. I think that you'll still carry some information overload. Maybe even come to this point where I think this is like near future for you. I think that this is near future in the sense that it's going to help you to halt. It's like giving me this halt thing. And then also a dose of like imagination with the Knight of Cups. So you have Knight of Cups, 2 of Swords, and 4 of Cups. With the Knight of Cups, it's like, I feel that you are going to be listening to higher self in the sense of coming at it with a new, fresh perspective, new imagination towards it. Also still looking to the future, but with this renewed sense of exploration and discovery and wonderment. But I also think that there's a level of halting that's going to go on. And I think there's wisdom in that for you, Leo, because right now it's almost like you're going with everything that's going in your brain. You're like going there. And you're not maybe coming to this place of contemplation, meditation, evaluation. I feel like you're going to come to this healthy, wise way of reevaluating, okay? And yes, that's not necessarily moving completely forward, but I do see sparks of looking at what you're going through with a sense of wonderment. So that's where it's like can start, you know, that's where all the things start. That's where all the seeds start of all this going forward. We want you to be able to go forward. We want you to feel like you can go forward. You can go forward. I'm going to get a little more of your outcome here. I want to see what's going on. Ooh. Give me more Leo outcome here. Okay. All right. I feel like that's enough. Here we go. 7 of Cups. Okay. More options. And 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 7 of Cups is like more options for you. And I feel that it goes along with the Knight of Cups, which is like imagination, fantasy. They're kind of the same that way. Choices, wishful thinking. So I think that you are going to have this fresh new perspective on your thoughts, and that I feel that you will be going forward. Okay. I feel that you will be going forward. You're not just going to be totally blocked and stay stuck. And it seems a little more organized than now. Okay. It seems like more organized, a little more wisdom is coming through on this line than this line. Okay. So a little more wisdom's coming through on your future than your past. And this 10 of Cups is like the best day ever. This is like what you're striving for. I feel like any of the wishful thinking with the 7 of Cups, it's like it'll be completed with the 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful unfolding when we go from the 7 to the 10, because the 7 is the working of it, the process, the going. And the 10 is the completion. It's the satiation. It's the satisfaction. It's all the happiness. It's the wishes fulfilled. So while you're wishing, while your cup is being full of options, I feel like this is telling you that you will be able to look forward for the future. You'll be able to go forward, and you're going to do it in a brand new sense than you ever have before. I think it's going to be a completely new sense. And it's like a felt sense, because there's a lot of cups here. So it's a felt sense, which is different than your past. It's a whole different perspective, I feel. And it's beautiful. Let's go into Tarot Sidekick. Let's see if we can get any prompts or guidance or questions that can further deepen the reading here. And this isn't a tarot deck, but it'll give us questions that will prompt us to go a little deeper. Let's see what it wants. How best can I empower myself? I feel like that's a beautiful one for you. Because right now, it seems like you need the answer to that. Okay, how best can Leo empower themselves? Right now, there's not a lot of inspiration and hope online. I'm thinking that it's going to tell me that, well, we'll just see. Okay, I'm not going to, I'm using my intuition here, but I'm not going to try to totally guess for you. And this is my Ethereal Visions deck. This is a deck that, it's a fresh deck for us, so that you have all the potentiality. And let's go here. High Priestess again. Inner voice. That was what I was literally going to say, and I should have said it, because now it's it's already out there. That was what I was going to say. It's like, how can I best empower myself? By listening to my high priestess, which is listening to higher self, which is listening to intuition, which is listening to the inner voice. Okay. And we've got 8 of Cups, more cups, and Justice. Yes, 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 yes. Balancing out our emotions, balancing out our thoughts versus our emotions, being more, it's almost like picking out your thoughts as if you're picking out what you're going to wear that day. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And with the 8 of Cups, it's like knowing which ones to walk away from. Knowing which ones to walk away from. Because 8 is movement too. 8 is movement too. Man, how best can I empower myself? I would have guessed High Priestess for you. First card that came out. That is just gorgeous. That is divine to me. I have goosebumps. We're going to go into the Oracle of the Angels now. And this will round out and tie up your reading. And this is the point in the reading where I ask for your subscription, Leo. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything to push subscribe. And if you'd like to schedule a one-on-one reading with me, the link is in the description box below. So do that because it can fill up fast. And like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Here's a little love note from the universe for you. Never alone. Never alone. All right. Let's see what it has to say for you. The angels are here to support you through this challenging moment. Look out for signs of their presence. You might notice a lot of little coincidences and strokes of luck in your life at this time. This is confirmation that you are always surrounded by the loving guidance of these divine messengers. I draw on my vast reservoir of inner strength to keep me moving forward. I have faith that all things will fall into divine order of my greatest benefit. I ask the universe for its guidance and always receive its help and protection. The sun will rise and shine for me. Beautiful, Leo. Yes, never alone. And always you have that guidance. That's by stilling ourselves, coming into self, listening to the inner voice, and coming to that place of really of being inward, introspection. Okay, I think that that's really the biggest message I could get from this. I thank you for allowing me to read for you. It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. And until next time, joyful blessings, Leo.